Hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Where we left off, we got Celica back, and I did some more grinding. If you are new here, there's about a 2 to 5 second delay to what you see on the video than to what I see on the television, and I take a lot of screenshots for thumbnail purposes. So let's start off with Lynn.
Don't go thinking I'm some wishy-washy noble. I'm stronger than I look.
I never thought you seemed weak to begin with. I'd be nowhere without you, Lynn.
Debatable. Adelgard.
Hey, Claude. I've heard you're called the Master Tactician. I'd love to get some pointers.
Step 1. Fight dirty. There is no step 2.
Wow, so serious right off the bat. Okay, set your sword aside for a bit. We'll walk and talk.
Gotta love that we talked to Claude and it was Adelgard whose bond got increased.
You're so adorable, Celica. Like you stepped right from the pages of a fairy tale.
Thank you for the compliment, Chloe. I would say the same is true of you as well.
Chloe is adorable. But Celica's a dumbass, so.
Hey, Lucina. If you have time, do you want to come to the market with me?
That sounds delightful. I'm so very interested in seeing the settlements of this world.
Nice. I've noticed an annoying trend when it comes to trying to farm the skirmishes and whatnot. They stop spawning after a while, and I have no idea if it's connected to getting these supports unlocked or not. So that's why I'm recording today, so I could do that.
Panette, I must apologize for earlier. It was silly of me to scream so loudly at the sight of a bug.
Not to worry. No doubt you were weary from battle. Besides, it was cute to see you flustered.
Okay. So she's still screaming at bugs.
How is it that everyone finds insects and ghosts so frightening? I find them quite adorable.
Because insects are creepy and ghosts can hurt you. In some cases.
I myself am not scared of them. But I must ask, how do you know ghosts are adorable?
Okay, we're just gonna end that conversation there. Very valid question.
You're an extremely agile fighter, Panette. It's extraordinary to see in battle.
Your words honor me. I shall work even hard to prove myself worthy of your compliments.
Okay. Naka. Okay. I'm gonna predict that it's Dimitri.
Your impersonations are brilliant. You really capture all the little details in a person's voice.
Thanks for noticing! I do take requests, by the way, if you want to kill her.
Oh, Adelgard was the start of a conversation for once.
With you at my side, Roy, I feel like I can take on anything.
I could say the same to you. I think we'll make a fearsome team, Yunaka.
Roy out here just forgetting all of the friends that he made in his game. I hear you. Oh, the two characters I actually know about.
I saw you picking plants after that last battle, Lapis. Are you using them for something?
Yep, emergency provisions. I did this a lot back in the country. Oh, how did I slip up so fast?
I don't get it.
You eat eat your meals with such enthusiasm, Lapis. Tell me, do you have a favorite food?
Let's see. I've always been a big fan of taters. They're nutritious and filling.
And that's all you get, Violet. Go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry if I upstaged you too much in the last battle, Celica. I know I can be intimidating.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Lucy?
However charming I may be, Lucina, I still find myself getting nervous around you.
I don't see why, but I'm sure you'll move past it as we get to know each other.
I don't know if I would call a child quite charming. Actually, Lucina comes from 10 years in the future of baby Lucina, who is a literal infant, who was like born the day of. So, Lucina is 10 and I will not hear otherwise.
You're in incredible physical form, Etienne. It's almost distracting when we fight together.
Thanks. Your praise gets me so fired up that I've got to go jog away the energy. See you.
Interesting. Micaiah.
What's that you drink after your workouts? I've seen Alfred downing it too.
It's a special drink made with a raw egg. If I'm right, it should help build muscle mass.
Gross. Micaiah. Ram. And Leaf.
You look as if you are deep in concentration. Whatever could have you so preoccupied?
I'm making an outfit to celebrate how great the Divine Dragon is.
You and your heart on for the Divine Dragon. Oh yeah, we found out in the last part that Pepsi is actually the Fell Dragon's child. Which I genuinely didn't see coming.
Excuse me, Jade. Are you busy? You look as if you're deep in thought.
Oh, pardon me, Erica. I'm not busy. I'm doing tasks, so I was letting my mind wander.
Nice, nice. I swear if more skirmishes respawn after I get all these, then I'll have it confirmed in my head that that's what has to happen.
I regret that we could not save your father. The pain of a grieving child is... I know it well.
You need not concern yourself. I am the Crown Princess of Elusia. I know my duty.
Okay, Leaf.
Having your power used against your will. You must be furious.
Nothing of the sort, Ivy. I am honored to fight at your side.
I genuinely forgot who she used on the first battle. I don't even know if I've gotten to her chapter yet for my Let's Play parts. Because I believe the part that I uploaded today was... Oh, Natalius! Was the one where Etienne stabs a man in his dick. Let's go with Micaiah first.
I'll do my best to help you all I can, Hortensia.
I don't need you, but since you're cute, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
You're a handsome fellow, Ike. Being seen with you can only make me look good.
Not sure I see how, but thanks, I think.
That sounds like an Ike statement. He's just straight up like, I don't give a shit.
Your moves are very cool, Professor. Of course, my moves are nothing to scoff at either.
Huh, is that so? I'll be sure to take a closer look next time I have a chance.
Why didn't we get female Byleth? Why couldn't we choose either female or regular Byleth?
I'm sure you and I will get on just fine, Sir Ike. We meat connoisseurs have to stick together.
Right. Well, I'm glad to be working with you too, Marin.
There's just a lot of... it's just a lot of... I don't give a shit. Alright, support conversations. Let's start with the one I don't want to hear. Oh, they're all A's. Nice.
Oh, Chloe.
Hello, Princess Hortensia.
Yeah, hi. See you later.
What a fantastic conversation. Skip.
Sorry, it's just a small thing.
What is it?
Is it my imagination, or are you avoiding me?
Was it that obvious?
Did I offend you somehow? I'd like to know what I did to drive you away.
When I'm around you, I keep thinking about what I don't have.
Well, that's a lot of things. Likability, attractiveness, breast size, sanity, not a piece of shit, not annoying. You need to be more specific, madam.
I mean, like your maturity and sophistication and all that stuff. I didn't want to think about it anymore, so I just stayed away from you.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know, but I still want to be better friends with you.
You do?
You have to expect that every person is different. I know you've said that you wish you had my maternal sophistication, but there are a lot of things you have going for you that I don't.
You're more annoying, you're more squeaky, you are less adorable, you are smaller breast sized. Everything that... I'm not even gonna finish that thought.
I'm starting to wish I had more of your special charms too, Princess Hortensia.
Oh, Chloe. That makes me so happy. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll stop avoiding you. In fact, let's hang out even more than before. There's so much we can learn from each other.
That would be great. You can show me how you got to be so cute.
I'm fairly confident you could talk to a wall, and the wall will tell you more information on how to be more cute.
Yeah, and once I've learned all I can from you, I'm gonna be unstoppable.
I'm sure you'll catch on in no time. But first, let me wipe your nose for you.
Oh, thanks. Wait, my nose was running?
Ugh. Alright, sister.
Hey, Ivy?
Yes?
Do you think I could be like my mother someday? I mean, obviously I've got her looks already, but I'm not sure I have her other qualities.
You know, Hortensia, I think you do. You lost her when you were 7, correct?
Yes.
But you kept living in the castle. Even without the benefit of her protection. You know what a viper's den of intrigue that place is. No ordinary child could survive it. But your charisma made that possible.
What are you getting at?
Your wit and charm won you allies in the court and a safe place in the castle. Sound familiar? You thrived in the academy as well. You even skipped enough grades to catch up to me. All that was done by virtue of your own merit. Do you see it yet? You said you hoped you could become like your mother someday. But you already are. Your light shines on everyone you touch, just as hers did.
I can't believe that's how you see me. Thank you.
I should be thanking you. Your example has given me courage more times than I can count. Thank you for shining your light on me, Hortensia.
Aw, I'm gonna do all I can to live up to the image you have of me. It was so hard not to just despair and give up when we were separated. Father was gone, you were gone. I had no one.
I'm truly sorry, Hortensia. From now on,
We'll be together.
That better be a promise, because you're not getting rid of me.
You know, they did say they were essentially stepsisters, so they're not bound by blood. So this could go into a special relationship. Not that I would want it to.
Absolutely. We will never be separated again, I promise. I am blessed to have family like you, Hortensia. I will never willingly let that go.
Good. Me neither.
We have 3 ace supports for this child.
Do you remember the first time we met?
The very first time? Well, I'd skipped some grades, which got me into the advanced class.
It was well before that.
Wait, it was?
Yes. Before the advanced class, I'd accidentally wandered into a skirmish between Brodian and Elusian forces. The whole town quickly became a battlefield. With me caught in the middle. I was terrified. It was you who got me out of there. You saved me.
Oh, I remember that day. We'd gotten reports of Brodia's surprise attack. I went to check on the troops. There was a lone girl who'd gotten left behind. That was you?
It was. I was about to be cut down by a Brodian soldier. But you protected me with magic. You pulled me onto your Pegasus, flew me to safety, and left. Didn't even give me your name. Imagine my surprise when we met for the second time in the Academy's advanced class.
Why have you never mentioned this before?
I was embarrassed. I'd bring it up now because I want you to know how deeply I respect you.
Thank you. That really means a lot. I'm glad you told me, and for what it's worth, I really respect you too. You put your life on the line to keep me safe. I couldn't ask for a better friend. It doesn't hurt that you're adorable either. Just being near you makes me look good.
Well, yeah, because she's a grown-ass adult sexy woman and you're a child.
You're absolutely right.
Should I take that to mean you won't be leaving my side anytime soon?
Of course. I'm your retainer after all, aren't I? More than that, Hortensia. I'm your friend. I will do anything I can to support you.
The power of friendship. Okay, which one do I not care about next? You. Pepsi.
In a brawl, the most crucial blow is the first. Victory oft rests on attacking before your foe. Thus, you must be agile. Agile enough to strike with a raptor's swiftness.
Be agile. Got it.
That way, even if your enemies do attack first, you will be able to evade their fists.
Makes sense.
Is something the matter, Divine One?
I'm just surprised that a noble woman like you knows so much about brawling.
I suppose there is no need to obscure the truth. The woman standing before you is not a noble. Why, in time past, she was quite wild indeed.
Really?
Yes, my parents were awful, gallivanting about with nary a thought for their children. So I fled. Before the princess appointed me, I lived a roaming, solitary life. It was then that I learned how to fist fight.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to endure all of that.
I'm sorry. If not for running away from that wretched home, I would hardly be who I am.
I see. Well, would you like to tell me more about your past? I think it might help me to hear about your life before you met Princess Tamara.
Why, of course. If my stories of woe can help you, I would be all too happy to share them.
Damn. And now for boobs. Big boobs.
Panette? Please explain yourself.
I promised we were going somewhere special. Well, here it is.
When I said that I'd like for us to be friends, I did not realize that would entail visits to ancient, decayed ruins?
Precisely. Doesn't it make your heart quicken?
Excessively so, I'm afraid. I feel as if a vengeful ghost could steal upon us at any moment.
I know. It is ever so charming.
You find it charming? Ghosts? You find the idea of ghosts charming?
Why, of course. I simply adore them.
I suppose I ought to thank you. This place is special to you. For that reason, I appreciate your sharing it with me. Unfortunately, people have a wide variety of tastes.
I would unironically love to go ghost hunting. Because I am someone who genuinely believes in ghosts, but I'm also on the side of not everything is ghosts. I am happy to accept that some things are logically explained, but I am a believer in the supernatural and ghosts.
Oh dear. You are not, by any chance, afraid of ghosts, are you?
I am, in fact, terrified to the very brink of my composure. The stain on the wall like a human silhouette. The handprints on the windows. The stale air. It is only by force of will that I remain here. Conscious. Not screaming. My dignity hangs by one last thread of decorum. The pride I take in my royal office. That thread is about to snap. Yes, it will snap any moment now. Even a princess is only human after all. So, with that, I'm getting out of here!
Good heavens! Princess Ivy, slow down!
That's a mood. I'd probably do that exact same thing when hunting ghosts.
Time to begin our cooking lesson, Panette. We are going to roast a chicken.
Marvelous. The boss is quite partial to foul
You know,
concoctions.
you mentioned the boss twice, or several times, I forget which. When you say boss, are you referring to Pepsi or Tamara? I immediately forgot who she was a retainer for. So you're talking about Tamara or Pepsi?
I'm not sure that phrasing makes sense to me, but alright. Here's what we're working with.
I see. So this bird has been roasted and is ready to serve, correct?
What? Of course not. It's absolutely raw. First we'll put in some stuffing, and then we'll roast it. Over fire.
Oh, I see.
We'll use these vegetables for our stuffing. Would you chop them into fine pieces for us?
With gusto.
They're only vegetables, Panette. They don't fight back.
Here comes the finishing strike.
Well, I'd say you've chopped them into complete submission.
Why, thank you, Miss Goldmary. I am happy to chop further if need be.
No, you've been very thorough. If you chop them anymore, we'll be having soup. We should also not be seasoning with splinters from the cutting board, but we'll let that go. Now let's stuff the chicken with the veggies, put it on a skewer, and roast it up nicely.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes?
Is it ready yet?
We only just put it on the fire.
And of course, that's where they ended. Fram.
Fram, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean to upset you.
Nah, it's okay. I'm sorry for bursting into tears like that. I've just felt really attached to you since you woke up. No, scratch that. Since before you woke up. I used to sit and chat with you about my life.
Really?
Yeah. If something exciting happened, I'd tell you the good news with a big smile on my face. Or if something was making me sad, I'd sit next to you and have a good cry about it. You were always so easy to talk to. Every single day I sat there and waited for you to wake up.
I didn't realize that.
I knew you couldn't actually hear me. I was just living out my own little fantasy. But then you woke up. I was so excited to talk to you for real. I got kinda carried away.
Fram, I have a request. Please, go back to cheering for me like you did before.
What? But you said...
I did. But that was before I knew you kept me company for so long. As far as I'm concerned, you can be as loud and distracting as your heart desires.
Oh, Divine One! You're every bit as amazing as I always imagined! Okay, I, Fram, a president of the DDFC, swear to continue my wholehearted support. As your #1 fan, I'll keep cheering for you with all my heart and soul.
Perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The Divine One looked right at me!
Okay. I missed that.
Hey, Gold Mary! How'd it turn out with the apples we gathered the other day?
Better than I could have possibly imagined. Unfortunately, they also ruined my life.
What? How?
I was so delighted eating the dish I made that my face bore a terribly inelegant expression.
I don't get it. Your face looks fine to me.
I'm always nervous when there's distinct lag. There's the standard lag, and then there's distinct lag.
It's fine now, but there's nothing I can do about those who saw it. They'll remember forever.
I still don't think I see the problem, but okay.
How can you not see? Whenever those people look at me, they'll see nothing but a silly face.
I really don't think they will, even if they noticed the, expression to begin with. You sound like you could use a break, though. Hey, how about taking a soak in a hot spring? That'd be nice and relaxing, right? Get you feeling back to your elegant self again?
No! I can't do that!
What? Why not?
What if someone who saw my silly face is there? What if they tell everyone? I'd never live it down.
I'm sure that won't happen, Gold Mary. Look, this isn't the end of the world, okay?
If everyone there knew how ridiculous I looked, I could never go to the hot springs again. But there's no way to know if anyone who saw me would be there until I went there. It's like wanting to go shopping for clothes without having an outfit to wear to the store.
Something tells me people wouldn't really mind.
Okay, I don't really get it, but I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Please don't cry.
Will you help me rehearse my demeanor until it's graceful and refined again?
Sure, yeah. Whatever makes you feel better.
Thank you, Fram.
Wow, so we're gonna have to split this into 2 parts. Amazing. Jade. Ooh, Etier.
I call that a good day's workout.
That did look impressive, Etier. Here. This is a first draft of the novel I was talking about earlier. I'd like you to read it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sorry for refusing earlier. I didn't want you to read any of it until it was ready.
Makes sense. Let me see. Huh. This all seems familiar. It's about me, isn't it?
To a degree. The main character is confident, independent, and doesn't like to burden others. She's also athletic, physically strong. She's put in the work and she's proud of her body. A chiseled core wrapped in striking features. A daring figure that stands out on a battlefield. I needed to observe someone with all of those qualities. That's why I was watching you, Etier.
Wow. Jade. I don't know what to say.
I do often write goofy stories, so I thought I should challenge myself with something serious. To set this book apart, I needed characters that were believable yet charming. I thought you'd be a perfect fit, so I started taking notes. Observing you helped me craft this character and build a story around her. Thanks for that.
I didn't know you thought of me like that. I'm sorry for giving you such a hard time. Listen, I know it's not much, but would you like to go on a jog with me?
Huh?
We can talk things over as we go. Maybe you can use some of it in your story.
So, I have your permission to polish this draft and keep using you as inspiration?
You'd better. It's going to be a real page-turner.
Thanks, Etienne. I'll do my best to do you justice. I do have one last request, though.
What's that?
My regular readers have come to expect at least 1 or 2 pratfalls in my work, so at some point the main character will need to flail and trip over herself. Are you okay with that?
Sure. Only once, though. And write in that it doesn't hurt me at all.
Huh. Understood.
There you go. Something to look forward to. Now, let's go for that run.
A lot of conversations here.
Huh? You're serious? You really want to train with me today, Divine One?
Yes. I thought it would be nice to work together every once in a while.
That's so exciting. Thank you for carving out the time.
So, what am I in for, Lapis? What's your usual training regimen?
I start with some drills using different weapons, try a few practice swings, then do heavy lifting. I strap a weighted pack to my back and go for a long run. Sometimes I climb a mountain.
That seems like it would build up an incredible amount of endurance.
Oh, if you're going to train with me, you'll need a pack too. I'll make you one real quick.
You're going to make a weighted pack?
Sure, it's not too hard. I had to make most things by hand back in the countryside.
Countryside?
I meant... can't decide. I can't decide, whether to make you a pack or not.
Oh. Well, I'd love it if you did. I think it's really amazing you can make those kinds of things.
No, please don't tease me like that.
I'm not teasing. Your crafting skills could be very useful on the battlefield. Would you be willing to teach me how to make a few things? I'd like to learn.
It feels strange to be complimented for such a modest skill. But yes, I can show you how to make a pack right now. Watch closely.
All right. Whoa, your hands move so fast. Can we, go back a few steps?
I meant to thank you for that thing you made. It's been great for my weight training.
That's great, Etienne. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I actually feel a little guilty. You gave me all of those Firenese tea leaves to pay me back.
Don't worry about it. Your Muscle Maximizer Mark III was worth the entire crate load. By the way, what's that you're eating? Some kind of potato?
These? Well, okay. I'm actually from a small country town in Brodia. We grow taters. Potatoes there. Sometimes my parents send me dried sweet potato slices from the farm. They're so good.
Dried potatoes? From a remote part of Brodia? Is that what I think it is? The high-calorie, low-fat starch that's every musclehead's dream?
What? You've heard of these?
I had no idea where to find these things. I never thought they'd fall into my lap.
Would you like to try one?
Are you kidding me? Yes! Yum! Just one delicious bite completely eased my muscle fatigue. I might seriously cry, Lapis!
Me too! I've never seen anyone else so in love with our homegrown potatoes! I had no idea. Here, take some more. I have so many.
Are you sure you don't mind?
I don't mind at all.
You're too nice. I owe you so much for all this.
Well, in that case, may I train with you? I'm pretty strong, but I start to droop if a battle drags on and on. I'd love to build up my endurance. Maybe we could go for runs together?
We can do that no problem. For you, I'd jog until my legs gave out. We should try it with and without the potatoes to see if they make a difference. Who knows what kind of heights we can reach together?
Okay. This entire part was support conversations. We will end off today's part with Gold Mary and Etienne.
Hey! You Illusian weirdo! We gotta talk.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. Who are we talking about?
You heard me just fine. What possessed you to spend 3 hours before battle polishing silverware?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But since we're asking questions, indulge me. What's the point of your excessive exercise?
What kind of question is that? We're at war. Silverware doesn't keep you alive in battle. Muscle does.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you think your perfectly folded clothes are going to help you put a dent in the corrupted?
Excuse me, what? What?
Quit it with the whats!
Are you actually implying that I'm not in condition to survive a battle? If that's what you think, I'm going to have to ask you to get out of my face.
What did you say?
You are looking at the very picture of elegance and grace. My condition defines pristine. I'm sorry if all your pointless sweating has drained away your aesthetic taste.
Ugh! What's wrong with you?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I really like support conversations where it's just a mixture of fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So with that support conversation, be support, by the way. I'm going to pause this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Jackass, out!